Hey folks, I got some big news. You want to hear it? Okay, so the other day I found a baby bird that had been abandoned by its mom. And I decided to drive it to a wildlife refuge center, okay? But it was a long drive, and I was really worried that the baby bird was gonna die before he got there. So I did the only thing I could do. I prayed. Now, I don't have any religious preference, so I decided to pray to all the gods I'd ever heard of and hope that at least one of them would answer my prayer. So first, I prayed to Jesus, because that's what Christians do. And then I prayed to Allah, because that's what Muslims do. And then I prayed to Joseph Smith, because that's what morons do. And then I prayed to an elephant with 4 hands, because that's what Indians do. And then I prayed to the Virgin Mary. I did the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria prayer, because that's what Catholics do. And then, after all that, I decided to instead just complain very loudly about the whole situation. I said, "Oh gosh, this is terrible, terrible!" Because that's what Jewish people do, okay? But anyways, I made it to the Wildlife Refuge Center, and the bird was still alive, and they were able to save its life. So I said, hallelujah, my prayers were answered, okay? But I didn't know who answered my prayers, so I thanked everyone. I thanked Jesus, I thanked Allah, I thanked Joseph Smith, I thanked the elephant with 4 hands, I thanked the Virgin Mary, and finally, I thanked the cabal of billionaires that control Hollywood, the government, and the entire world. Now, you might think that that's kind of anti-Semitic, but it's actually not. Now, don't get me wrong, 5 years ago that would have been totally anti-Semitic, but today it is not. Let me explain. So, a couple weeks ago, there was this guy, this former U.S. Senator named Norm Coleman, okay? And he was speaking at some circle jerk convention. I can't remember the name of it. It's not important. What is important is what he said, okay? So he was speaking to a crowd of hundreds, if not thousands of people. And he said, these are his words, not mine. He said that the Jews are the masters of the universe. I am not making this shit up. A U.S. Senator said in front of a crowd of hundreds, if not thousands, that the Jews are the masters of the universe. And nobody cared. No one called him anti-Semitic. He didn't get in trouble for that. So you might think, like, gosh, if he can say that, we can say anything. Not quite, though, okay? To say, like some random college student feels bad about us bombing the shit out of Gaza every day, and he decides to, in an act of hopeless solidarity, wear a keffiyeh, that random college student is going to be deemed the reincarnation of Hitler. And it's totally backwards, it's not fair at all, but that's just the way it is right now. I mean, you could be performing at the Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C., and you could make Anne Frank jokes the entire time, and you wouldn't get in trouble. No one would care. As long as you didn't say anything positive about Palestinians, you wouldn't get in trouble. It's totally fucked up, but that's just the way it is. I mean...